What do you mean?
could
What
mean
does it
anything.
mean? It gives a
And
countdown and you don't know what it means.
We're live? What did you think I was counting down for?
I thought that was you giving up on some technical problem that you're having.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's true. You did just yell fuck like 2 minutes ago.
No, I didn't
man.
yell it. I didn't
We're
yell.
going
I did
somewhere.
say fuck.
Oh yeah, it's because I have this stream on.
Because I
The worst
opened.
The worst part about that is that Justin was like, whenever Tim puts his fingers on his chin like that, I feel like something has gone wrong. And I'm like, I think it's probably because something has gone wrong. And then you went, fuck.
I don't.
That's perfect.
Listen, you assholes. Anyway.
Listen. Holy shit, your mic almost just took you out.
Taken out. My mic got taken out, so I was muted there for a second. It's fine. Nothing happened. No one saw anything. It definitely didn't happen on camera. Okay.
What the fuck is this little droid?
That's your little droid buddy.
Oh, you're watching the Fallen Order stuff.
Yeah.
Why did your wife call me sugar butt? That makes me really uncomfortable.
I don't know. I was literally driving and I just
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? You just ask me what I mean? Why? Cause fucking why, dog? One of my best friend's wives called me sugar butt. That's a little weird. You don't think that's weird?
Thing to call someone.
It was.
That's a thing. You did after the fact.
You called him Mr. Sugar.
Mr. Sugar. That's Mr. Sugar butt to you.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I was driving. And I just wanted to like confirm that I was good for the time or whatever.
Okay.
So I was like, here, message him real quick. And of fucking course, she had to put something weird.
Yeah, I was sitting there with a bunch of my coworkers, and I opened up Discord, and I was like, what the fuck? And they're like, what? I'm like, I don't know. Apparently, one of my best friends was like, hey, I was like, hey, we're going to do the podcast later tonight. And the response I got back was, okay, sugar butt. Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah. That was interesting.
So they've gained a lot of respect for your streaming career.
Yes, abso-fruitly. Anyway, yeah. What have you guys been up to? What have you been playing lately?
Buddy.
How are you? I haven't talked to you guys since we played Mordhau last week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Well, except for Cody. I talked to Cody like daily.
He calls me daily.
I do.
Generally at 10 a.m.
Oh usually.
No joke. He calls me almost every day at like 10, and I'm not up yet.
Pretty much.
Like sleeping.
I'm like on break. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna call Cody. I'm like, Justin's probably working. Ian's asleep. I'm gonna call Cody. He's asleep too, but I'm gonna call him anyway.
I'm gonna wake him up.
Basically.
Oh shit.
But yeah.
I've been playing Days Gone.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I am very impressed with that game. For a game that I had like no expectations for, I was like, yes, this is a very good game. And it's on sale right now for $40. So I just bought it like 5 days too fucking early.
Daryl from the Walking Dead simulator.
Oh my god.
It's not that. It's not. I really feel like it's like I Am Legend. It's like, hey, should we put somebody in the I Am Legend world? And it's like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And so that's what they did.
You know, the whole point of I Am Legend is that there's not other people to shoot, right? It's just him.
There's not in his area, but
there's just not other people. Like, as far as he's aware, there's no fucking buddy. Kind of. There's not a lot.
I mean, they prove it at the end of the movie.
Yeah, but there's not a lot. There's not. But like,
spoilers for I Am Legend, a movie.
That's 10 years old, if you haven't, if anybody is watching this and hasn't watched I Am Legend and hasn't read Omega Man or watched the old Omega Man and actually gives a fuck about these spoilers,
what the fuck we're talking about?
It's all a mystery to me.
Anyway,
I like the version with Viggo Mortensen and the kid. Of that story?
That's kind of the same story, kind of.
Pretty much. I mean, it's the apocalypse.
But without zombies.
Yeah. Alright, maybe it's a little different.
It's like not at all the same, but okay, it's fine.
But yeah, no, the game's really fucking good. I've really been enjoying it. Actually, it came out with a survival mode the other day that I've been having fun with. I was early enough in the game still that it didn't bother me to restart, And I mean, basically, it's not like your traditional survival mode where like you have to eat and drink and all that BS.
It's not like
Um,
a
See,
horde.
it's not
no, but
survival.
it's like basically playing God of War without the HUD.
It's
It'd be equivalent.
a weird. Okay,
It's an
so
immersive mode, really.
Atmospheric.
I
Yeah.
get that. Like, I feel like they could have called it immersive mode. They could have called it hardcore mode. They called it survival mode, but it's not, because to me survival means you do have to do things to, fucking survive, like not starve, not overheat, or like there's no
Yeah, you're
survival
surviving by
elements.
not using your HUD. That's hard as hell.
I mean, it's hard as hell, so
I
that's why I'm
mean,
like,
it was a
I'm being
difference in that
picky.
game.
I know I'm being picky, but like I'm gonna be picky on this one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is a difference in that
It's a
game
weird
because
name.
when I was playing it on normal before, because like there's no achievements for like the difficulties, so I didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
And then now there is for the survival difficulty, but like on normal, on your mini map, it'll show you whenever you're close to an enemy and stuff like that. So, I mean, you can use that to kind of maneuver around the zombies and how like that made the game a lot easier. Now I can't do that. Now I have to fucking pay attention, So yeah, I don't know, but it's fun. I mean, I haven't really gotten too far into it. I'm still fighting all like the easy guys or whatever because I'm only like level 3 or 4, but it's got a lot to it and it's a lot of fun. So I was surprised.
Justin?
I've been playing Destiny 2 on the PC with some
Okay.
buddies.
How's that been
Yeah,
going for you?
get back into it. It's been pretty good. They last time I tried to play, they had these fucking horrible load times that made it just like not worth even trying to play. But booted it up. It's a little bit better now. But there's still like other weird random issues. Like several times we started a party and suddenly whoever's the party leader can't launch any activities. And we have to dissolve the whole party, make a new one, and then it works fine. But it's just like, why is this a problem? What is going on?
Yeah.
But
Especially
it's
for a
been
game
fun.
that's been out for like 2 years.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
It's been fun. There's been some cool news about Destiny now that Bungie's no longer with Activision.
Yep, we'll get to that.
The
We'll
character
definitely
transfer,
get to that.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
gonna be pretty
so,
cool.
Yeah. Mordhau as well. Mordhau just got a new patch, new map, all that good shit.
Cody?
Is the new map good or no?
I haven't actually played on it
I
yet.
haven't played it yet either.
Tonight.
Y'all have to let me know.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm in Kansas City.
You're in Kansas City. You're in your dad's basement.
Yeah.
I am in this amazing. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This
Wow.
fucking gigantic beanbag chair, dude.
Are you gonna steal it? I'd steal it.
He keeps telling me he's gonna buy me one, and I'm super excited because I will put that. Yeah, Well, these things are like fucking $200 or some shit, so I'll wait for him to buy me one.
Yeah.
Like they're stupid expensive,
Comfy.
but it's super comfy. Yeah, this is the perfect like gaming chair, honestly.
Eh?
For like console gaming, anyways, not PC.
Right, PC game. Like,
Yeah, PC. You gotta have the.
Yeah.
Tim, what have you been playing?
I've been playing the I work outside and I'm extremely white, so now I'm red game.
Oh yeah, you're quite a high level at that.
Hi, Mr. Lobster.
I've gotten a high level of solar radiation lately, so that makes it sound much
You are
cooler,
the
doesn't it?
Fall
I
Out Boy.
sound so much better. But other than that, I've played like Dawn of War, and that's pretty much it.
Really?
Because I've only played like 2 games of Dawn of War this week, and like that's it. That's all I've played. I've been busy with work.
Yeah.
But my schedule, I don't work Saturdays now. Moving forward, so I do not work Saturdays unless I elect to work a Saturday, and then it'll be half days. So it's gonna be, and I should be getting done much earlier now because I've transitioned from being a start tech to being a route tech, which means essentially I was working like 11 a.m. until like 9, and now I'm gonna be working like 8 until like 5.
Nice.
It's a big fucking difference. So, yeah. That's what I've been playing is work and Dawn of War.
Yeah.
Anyway, to kind of circle back to what Justin was touching on a little bit. So not only is Destiny like it It's
less
coming to
fucked.
Steam. It's not only have they broken with Activision, but now it's coming to Steam, as in it's fucking on Steam now. You can buy Destiny
it's got
on
a
Steam.
page for the new expansion that's coming out. Yeah, dude, it's fucking great.
Yeah, and then the character transfer. You know more about that than me, so if you want to kind of touch on that.
Yeah. So I don't know if there are a lot of details about it yet, but basically, I watched their little vidoc that they put out about all the new shit coming out, and for character transfers, it's basically like you can transfer your save from one system to another. So like my character on PS4, I can bring over to my Battle.net account, and I think that the DLC that you bought is restricted to the system that you bought it on, but your characters can come and go. So that's something at
interesting.
least.
But like, if you
And,
got a
like,
gun from a DLC and you bring your character over,
would you be able to use it? Well, Tim, let me tell you, you can use guns from DLC in Destiny 2 if you do not have the DLC. You can get them as random drops and still use them. Because Bungie's not a bunch of dumbasses.
Well,
well,
we'll
they
see.
make some
I don't think Bungie's dumb. I think they made.
I
was
mostly making a joke there, mostly.
Well, I mean, I think people could fairly criticize the past, I don't know, 4 years.
People can fairly criticize the entire gaming industry from the past 4 years. Oh, there's an unwritten topic that we need to touch on at some point, but we'll get to that.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah, I just bought the DLC for Destiny 2, right, on PC. So the next day they announced like no, the Forsaken stuff up to Forsaken.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's kind of older still.
What? No, I'm just laughing because like all that shit is basically gonna be free.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. That's just like how Destiny 1 was, you know, there got to be a point where you'd spend $60 and you'd get everything up to the new expansion.
But the game itself was $60 when it came out. Yeah, and each expansion cost like $30 as they released. Yeah, so if you wanted to have it that was fucking
yeah, it's definitely one of those things like it pays to just like wait.
That's why I do that's the thing I don't like about games as service is if you just wait for all the expansions to come out, you can buy the whole fucking thing for $60 at the end life of the game, and then guess what? You didn't buy the game like 5 times to play the full fucking game. You bought it once and you just waited.
Right, but is anyone still playing it?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
That is the problem.
But yeah, no, they also announced there's going to be a just free version of Destiny that players can play, which appears to be like the way it looked was like the Destiny 1 campaign. So that was really interesting looking. Like
there's already
like redoing all the Destiny 1 shit or what. But
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's cool. Good place for players to just jump in and try the game. And they'll be able to do like a lot of multiplayer activities with everybody. Like it's not super limited. Not sparrow racing though, which is the only feature that I truly desire.
Yeah.
that went the way of pod racing.
Yeah.
It'll never return.
Sadly.
Never say never.
No, it'll probably return.
Pod racer.
I'm just being dramatic.
Yo, I'm actually if I'm as a VR game, that would be great.
Yes, it would. I think we've talked about that before.
It's our idea. Don't steal it.
I think we have.
I will say I'm
the million Twitter thread
thing.
You're a what?
Excited about the whole cross save thing.
Yeah.
Just because now if I play Destiny 2 up until like deploy or something like that, they normally have like a console or something you can play on out there on some shitty internet, but I can still like, jump on and do some stuff or whatever, and not get totally left in the dust after being gone forever. You know what I mean? Like
and that way you don't have to
seeing the million Twitter threads and all these other things.
Right. So I think that cross save.
Yeah, and in the video, the Bungie guys were just like, yeah, it was all ready to go forever. It was just there was one thing that wasn't quite in place. Like definitely insinuating it was just Sony fucking holding him up. Like,
Probably.
Yeah,
it
dude,
just
that was
completely what it
that's
was.
been the thing for so long for so many games when it comes to
For everything
crossplay. Like
crossplay.
Microsoft has been like, yeah, we're ready to do this. They were trying for a long time to get Sony on board with it, and Sony was like, eh. But now Sony's like, hey, we want access to your cloud-based servers, and Microsoft's like, hey, let's do the crossplay thing, and they're like, okay, all right, we'll do that.
Definitely that, dude. Oh my god.
That's what did it. But the unwritten news thing that made me think of when you mentioned that I'm posting a link to the article here. When you mentioned that there are things that the gaming industry can be fairly criticized for, it has been by the likes of Angry Joe Show, Jim Sterling. You know, there are a lot of content creators that have kind of made their channel around criticizing and calling out the industry on shit that's happening. There's an article that has kind of blown up on Twitter calling out the gaming community for being angry, targeting specifically the Jim Sterlings of the world, the Angry Joe Show of the world. There are others listed in this article as well. Those are just the two biggest names that, to me, popped it right off. There's one that Cody turned me on to as well that
Clean Prince Gaming.
Yeah, no, not Clean Prince Gaming. That's not who I'm thinking of, but yeah, him as well. But also
Skill Up.
yes, Skill Up. Like all kinds of them that are called out in this article about being angry in their reviews and how it's essentially they're essentially being called out on calling out the industry, which is fucking absurd to me. The whole thing makes no sense. Like, basically, this article is criticizing content creators for putting out angry videos that are, for the most part, are about bad games or about calling out the industry on their bullshit, such as, like, this goes way back to, like, 2013, but, like, when DLC started becoming more and more of a thing, unfinished games being released becoming more and more of a thing, empty games that they're filling with DLC later on becoming more and more of a thing. These kind of things have been going on in the industry, and now because people are sick of the 10 out of 10 IGN, oh, this game is fantastic, and then we get it, and it's like, no, it's not. The disparity between what paid reviews were saying, like, hey, review our game, okay, it's fucking fantastic because you paid us to do it, versus what average gamers giving the reviews are saying, like, we're like, no, this is bullshit. It feels like whoever, Ian Shep, or whatever this guy's name is that wrote this article, just kind of wanted to stir the pot, and he definitely did. I'm not sure that it's worth all that much touching on, but
equals clicks.
yeah, controversy does equal clicks, but it just seems like a weird thing to attack people that are going after the big industry that is trying to take advantage of everyone else instead of contributing to the conversation in a meaningful way.
Yeah, like looking at this article, it definitely looks like
oh, it's super long.
my
Dude, this
angry
guy...
review of angry reviewers.
Yeah, and this dude wrote like a college thesis on the damn thing. It's a really long article. It really is. It's just crazy to me.
I think why somebody would write something like that or whatever is because, like, there's a way to give constructive criticism than the way that they do it. Now,
There is.
at the same time, that's part of the shtick. Like,
Yeah,
it's being angry, and people, like, it makes it more entertaining because at the same time, all these people, especially like Angry Joe, it's literally in his motherfucking name.
Yeah.
He's made a
damn bit of it. Yeah, like it's a bit. Like,
right. I mean, and if you watch Angry Joe stream or anything, he's not angry all the time.
No, not even at all. Like,
He
but, like,
seems pretty chill.
yeah,
but
the
I
whole
don't know.
the whole thing is just like, it's clickbait. It's just it's clickbait about essentially clickbait.
Yeah,
Very meta.
I can understand where people could finally get sick and tired of. Why are you always yelling at the screen? You know what I mean? Like, like I can kind of get it. Like, I'm not even like and I don't feel like clicking on anything, and my hands are in my pockets. But but
I showed a little bit of it on stream. I kind of scrolled down for it, so.
But I could just understand how it's just like I came to this like a lot of those channels I go and watch those purely for the constructive criticism because if you haven't noticed, normally if I play a game, I find some aspect to like about it, and I'm normally fairly positive about it. I'm the IGN out of us three, I guess.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I like my games. Like I might not play
10
them
things
forever.
Cody liked about this game.
Yeah, but I can normally find a bunch of things of reasons why I would like to continue. It doesn't always happen, but why I'd like to continue playing a game, except for Mordhau. Mordhau, every time I play it, I dislike it even more.
It's
I
because
don't
you're
know
bad
why.
at it. It's just because you're
I
bad
just-
at it, and
I
you're
just-
like, I'm
I
not
just
getting
get
better. This
mad.
is bullshit.
You know, but the worst part was I paid
Oh.
attention last time we played, and I was getting decent KD spreads, but I just found zero enjoyment in it.
I love that
don't know
game.
why.
I don't know.
I don't know. I was the same way with Chivalry though. I was hoping for.
See, I loved Shiv,
happen.
so.
So, but yeah, I can just understand where it's just like somebody wants to watch constructive criticism without the yelling. Now, if they want that though, who's that Asian dude who does the YouTube like the
Very
constructive criticism?
specific.
No, he's
You know
like the
the
only
one.
dude that I know that. I'll look it up. I'll come back to it.
Okay.
But yeah, he's super like he's like Justin. He's like super like got that voice that's just, like super even keel all the time. It's great. It's good shit.
The Bob Ross of YouTube videos.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it is.
See, I guess like to me, being passionate about what you're talking about is fine. And honestly, I don't feel like a lot of those people. Angry Joe is Angry Joe. Like that's the bit, right? But
Right.
with a lot of them, a lot of the people that he's calling out in that, I don't feel like they're over the top angry about stuff. They call out bullshit and they'll cuss and whatever. They make, videos that obviously when you're making a YouTube video, not only do you want to get the information out there, you also want to make it viewable and enjoyable and offer some entertainment value in that. So
And hit all the YouTube algorithm bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah.
But for example, Jim Sterling, I don't think I've watched a Jim Sterling video where he's actually raised his voice. He has gotten upset. He has been passionate about stuff, but like, has he actually yelled? I don't even know. Like, I don't. There's nothing inherently wrong with getting pissed off when you see something that, I don't know, pisses you off. I guess that's a weird thing.
No, I know. I
To-
mean, I get what you're saying. Like I said, I can understand where it's frustrating, but I totally like understand like it's also YouTube. Like
Yeah.
this is their job, and this is how they get viewers. Like that. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you're
Like,
watching the wrong video.
here's the part of the article that really bugs me. Their negativity comes in many forms. Some YouTubers produce a stream of videos criticizing every imaginable fault a game could have. Visual bugs, awkward controls, stupid storylines. Others obsess about the game developers' attempts to fix glitches. It's like, yeah? I mean, if I'm
Yeah.
playing a game, if I'm paying you $60 fucking for a game, and it has a stupid storyline, is extremely buggy and glitchy, yeah, I'm gonna be fucking pissed about it. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm gonna ask, if I want you to fix the fucking game, and I have a following, and I think that putting it out there is actually gonna, I don't know, maybe make others make some noise about it, or help convince people to maybe speak with their dollars a little bit, then yeah, that should be fucking done. I don't understand the whole thing. But yeah. What's up,
Yeah,
Keegan?
I
know.
do
Watch-
see this section about this YouTuber who basically told his viewers to interact with this reviewer at GameSpot, and then she immediately was like talking about getting harassed by all these people, and the YouTuber was like, I didn't tell anybody to attack you, I didn't tell them to do anything. So that's kind of like a scary thing. Like these influencers maybe like getting people to do crazy shit like that, just like
Yeah,
piling
but
onto like
al-
one person like that.
also I feel like it's more often than not that these viewers or whatever go overboard for their fandom. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, it is a fandom too.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It
that's
definitely is.
basically that's what it is. You know what I mean? That's how I mean shit. Like that's I feel like that's how a lot of stuff on Rooster Teeth starts up is like they put it out on YouTube, it gets a following, and then it's like, all right, become a first member. You can watch all the extra shit like the
Yeah.
post show and this, that, the other thing, blah blah. And then they get you roped into that, and it's like, oh, now that you're a first member, here's all these other shit you couldn't watch. You know what I mean? And it's just like
Yeah.
it starts
The
as a
next
following, and that's a company level thing or whatever. But you still got like Jessica Negri and all them or whatever, or like Matt Pat. He's got a
Mhm.
fucking gigantic following or whatever, and
Oh,
that's without talking about what's his nuts. Who? Okay,
okay.
um, PewDiePie. That's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean PewDiePie's gigantic, but there's still, you got Philip DeFranco. He's a new dude now. He doesn't even do his behind the scenes anymore. So I
Right.
mean, it's just yeah. I like Keegan's question though. Are we getting Fable tomorrow?
Oh
I
my
fucking
god,
hope
are we?
so. Like,
I
I'm ready
mean,
for
do we
a new
want
Fable.
Fable? Do we want a new Fable? Because we've had new
Can I get a
Fable and it hasn't
can I
been
get
good.
a can I get a Fable reboot?
Can I get a Lionhead reboot?
Can we get a Fable
That
game
shit.
that's not a MOBA or a trading card game, please? That was why Fable died, by the way, because there was going to be a new Fable game, and then it was going to be a MOBA, and they were like, no, we're not making that. And then they made a trading card game, so that happened.
Rumor this one is Playground Studio people who do Forza Horizon. Weird.
We'll see.
I'm always up for that, where like it's a studio known for doing one type of game and they try something else.
I'm not always
Like
up for that.
I would
Mm-mm.
rather them try that with a new IP, not a IP like Fable. You know what I
Fable's
mean?
already dead, so it's like whatever.
Yeah, well,
Go
who?
for it.
If anybody was gonna make it, it would have to be a new developer because nobody's. There's no Lionhead, so.
Yeah.
No,
I
I'm
would
not
I would
saying
like
that.
to
I'm
see
not.
Rare pick it up
Yeah,
myself.
Rare. Yo, give it to CD Project Red. All right.
That can't be your
They'll
answer to
fix it.
everything, Cody.
Yo, they'll fix that shit right up for
Oh
you.
my
All right.
god.
No, I
I
just
don't
look for
want no.
any open world gameplay. I'm looking at CD Project. All right. Like they have the formula.
Chicken chase that. Just
All
fine
right,
with that.
Yeah,
but
but I would honestly, I would love
dude,
Fable.
if I was gonna
Can you
play,
imagine Fable 1 like today's graphics? Holy shit.
if
Yeah,
Love
dude.
it.
that's
I
just
got the
another
HD
remaster. We
remake.
just got a HD remake like 2 years ago. Like, if we want another remaster.
No, I mean like I'm not talking remaster. I'm like talking total like reboot, but
Yeah,
like
Oh,
I don't know.
modern.
Yeah, because remasters is just like, oh, we upgraded. I can upgrade textures on fucking Skyrim all I want. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah,
not the same.
and before
yeah.
the second legendary edition is actually Elder Scrolls 6, it's actually just another upgraded Skyrim.
Oh my
Right.
god. It's just a mod for Sky,
Right.
a paid mod.
Speaking of Cyber or of Project Red and Fable, I suppose we should kind of go over a little bit of the confirmed games and the rumored games that are going to be at E3. So I'm just gonna go through real quick and read the ones that I've seen that are confirmed.
This is gonna
And
take at least 2 minutes.
yeah, we're not gonna talk about each and every single individual one. We're gonna talk about a handful of them, but this is a list of the confirmed games that I was able to kind of find earlier today. So Cyberpunk 2077, so Cody's gonna get a boner over that.
Yo.
Halo Infinite, we're all gonna get fucking. We're gonna go hard on that for sure.
We'll see. We'll see what we get. Yeah.
Watch Dogs Legion. I thought Watch Dogs 2 was. I thought that killed Watch Dogs, but
Bad.
all right, we'll see. Whatever that means. Monster Hunter World Iceborne, so DLC,
Looks good.
but Outer Worlds, Baldur's Gate 3, Doom Eternal, Animal
Yo,
Crossing.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Animal
Did you watch the trailer?
I did
I
not.
did.
I thought
Dude.
that one was.
I did.
Oh, I'm excited. Larian Studios, buddy.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm excited.
I don't
I'm
know.
super
It looks
excited.
okay. We'll see.
Oh my god.
Justin, Animal Crossing.
Yeah. There's no fucking info about it.
But
Please
it's
tell us
it's
coming
confirmed.
out tomorrow.
on the
It's
Switch.
confirmed.
Yeah,
So-
so
Is it
it's-
confirmed for the Switch or is it going
It's
to be another
confirmed for
mobile?
the Switch.
yeah. So my prediction for that is that it's going to be one of those big like, here's the trailer for Animal Crossing available now because it's coming out this year and they've had nothing about it. So it's either going to be right now or November, just like everything else.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ghost Recon Breakpoint, new Darksiders game, Outriders, which I don't know anything about. New Avengers game made by Square Enix, or was it Paradox? I don't remember. It was either Square Enix or Paradox. I'm pretty sure it was Square Enix. Evil Geniuses 2, that would be interesting. Sniper Elite VR, Dying Light 2,
Dying Light 2 looks good.
Borderlands 3, which we've talked about before, Gears of War 5, Control, which I don't know anything about, and then Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Also, apparently, even though EA Sports isn't showing anything at E3, supposedly, they are showing FIFA.
Yeah,
So,
I heard
from nothing to FIFA 20.
yeah.
This weird leap. But yeah, what confirmed games stick out to you guys? What do you... What's maybe something that you're super excited to see more of, or something that you are just vaguely intrigued by?
I mean, Cyberpunk. I just want the release date. Look, that's all I want right now. I want the release date, and I want it to be next year because
So you
I'm
have some
selfish.
expectations.
I'm selfish, and I want it to come back out after I'm done being deployed. That
Yeah.
is what
Okay.
I want. So, but no, honestly, I think you're gonna say
See what?
Yeah, you cut
the
out.
release date. Yeah, I know. I'm on my shitty headphones. The release date come out for Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
I think this is the time. It's either going to be this holiday or it'll be like first quarter next year. So it'll be like
Something like that, yeah.
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 Halo Infinite, obviously, no one really knows what it's gonna be, so that's gonna be
Other
really hype.
than a return to their roots.
Yeah, which sounds good. I mean,
You can say it all you
Not
want.
Bungie,
It doesn't mean
but-
shit.
Yeah, return to your roots. Is Bungie making it? 'Cause otherwise,
It is not. It's still 343. So
yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't play anything after 4. Like
you
Halo
were a
was
smart man.
gone at that point.
Yeah.
So I don't know if 343 is gonna be able to.
Oh,
do
I forgot to
what they
read.
want.
Oh no, because that one's not confirmed. Never mind. Continue. Sorry.
Don't worry about it. That's fine. What else? I'm excited for Baldur's Gate 3. Oh my god, how are you guys not excited about that?
I mean, all right. So
I
I'm
never was
excited.
able to play all the way through the first two. Like, I started the
Dude.
first one and I was like, I don't have the energy to invest in this. And I did the same thing with the second one. I was like, I need to play the first one before I can play this one. And it makes no sense because I love the D&D universe, and that's like fits right in. And I did the same thing with Icewind Dale. I haven't played Icewind Dale or Icewind Dale 2.
my fucking god.
I
Let me
own
tell you-
these games, but I have
I
not
own
played
them
them.
too. Let me tell you about my rage quit experience for Icewind Dale. I booted up Icewind Dale, right? I was like, I'm gonna make a fucking mage, right? I was like, I'm gonna be a badass. You know, I'm gonna suck in the beginning, but I'm gonna be amazing at the end. Motherfucker, dude, there's this cape system in the beginning with these fucking trolls. Yo, they just kicked the shit out of me repeatedly. I couldn't beat them. I couldn't do it. I was
Oh
like,
my
what the
God,
fuck am I
dude.
supposed to do? I have magic missile. What do you want from me? I was
That's it.
so mad.
You can't
But
get anywhere.
you can, if you really want to play Baldur's Gate, and I mean you can always do it through the Steam link on your phone.
Yep.
But it's also $5 to just literally buy on your phone from the apps.
Oh, nice.
I
So,
already
it's,
own it through Steam though, so I'd rather just play it on Steam like on my phone.
I mean you can. I don't know, but yeah, it's on. I have it.
I've only played Baldur's Gate 2, and I've only played it for like 10 minutes, and it was just enough time for Andrea
So wait,
and her
didn't-
brother to trick me into wearing a belt that changed my character's sex. And then that's like all I played, but I was in love. That was
Hang on.
so funny.
Didn't you just like make a face when I said that I haven't played through either of the first two? Then you're like, "Oh,
No.
buddy."
No. That was fine. Just the fact that you weren't excited about the new one was
Oh.
upsetting. The fact that you didn't play
I'm not-
Icewind Dale.
I'm not. I'm not excited. I want more What in the fuck was that?
Holy shit.
That was
I
like a
like my
video
camera.
game sound effect.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize the mics.
yeah,
Anyway, like
After playing Divinity, like I'm pretty excited for that.
that's probably fair. I think I would be more excited for Baldur's Gate if I had played all the way through the first two, because that's how I am with games. I don't know. I guess I still want to see, even though it's gonna be an exclusive on the fucking Epic Store. I still want to see Outer Worlds. I want more about Outer Worlds. I think that looks really good.
Sucking dick.
I don't know. And then also, I am intrigued by Call of Duty Modern Warfare being a reboot. I don't know if we ever actually talked about that on it, because it's not Modern Warfare 4. It's a new.
It's like a reimagining.
It's a fresh start. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
So it's actually gonna like kind of do what we said, bring it back to actual Modern Warfare, not sci-fi bullshit like in Modern Warfare 3. So that could be really good, or it could just be another fucking shooter.
Listen, let me tell you about Call of Duty.
Yep.
I forgot to unsubscribe to Humble Bundle, so I got Black Ops 4.
Yep.
I immediately just gifted it to my Discord because I don't give a fuck.
See, I'm gonna play it because I actually.
All right. Question: do you all see this?
What?
I got a fucking
The
like
dot on you?
Yes.
Yeah.
The crosshair in the middle of the
Yeah,
snipe.
I like it.
What you
Yeah.
need to do is tilt your camera down. It's from your light. I'm pretty
Mm.
sure.
Oh my god,
No.
you're right.
No, it
Totally
just
is.
disappears into my shirt.
That's fine.
'cause
it's
it's
better than
lighted.
being in between your fucking eyes. It looks like you're gonna get sniped on stream. Like we're just gonna get fucking banned from Twitch because you get shot in the head on stream.
You've never been to a pre-E3 show like this before.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
dude.
Death on screen. No, I was just that's why I made that weird noise because I was like, is this on my
Oh,
camera?
it
And I was
kinda-
just like,
yeah.
I tried to wipe it off, and it was what the fuck? At first, I thought it was a dead pixel. I was about to be pissed.
Oh.
No.
I had to replace a fucking TV with a dead pixel.
yeah.
Shit.
What else is on this list that I'm excited about?
I think the main thing with Baldur's Gate, is to hit back real quick, is that it's going to be coming with Stadia.
I mean, yeah, that is one of the Stadia titles.
Yeah.
But Stadia, look,
YouTube's
I
been
think-
going hard on Stadia advertising. Like, if I could
Oh,
not
yeah.
open up YouTube
I
and see
Googled,
a
so.
fucking.
I mean, it's owned by Google.
I understand that, but if I could not see a Stadia ad before each and every fucking video I try and watch, that'd be cool. I mean, something
Yeah.
else. Go
I
back to the fucking stupid Toyota ads I got sick of. Like, just something. Just some
The Stadia
variants would
logo
be
looks
good.
like shit, by the way. The little.
I
Yeah,
honestly,
it's goofy.
It's
I think Stadia is dead in the water before it's even launched. And it's just because every other fucking ISP has data.
Oh my god, yeah, holy shit.
You know, I
That's gonna be a
finally
problem.
went underneath my data cap last month. I still used 96% of my fucking data.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, there's no way.
that's what I'm
There's no
saying.
fucking way. Like,
That's how much your wife is watching Netflix when you're not home, or porn. One of the two.
I
Both.
mean, whatever floats her boat.
She's
whatever
got
she
fucking
needs to do
porn
in the
on one
middle-
screen and Netflix on the other, and is playing
mean,
Both
Hitman
on
in
one
between.
screen. This is
Both
a
on one
technological
screen.
future.
I mean, you can do that. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you can have
Anyways.
multiple Chrome windows open easy. So that's
Yeah.
So I've heard.
shit. You could have done that in the
There's a reason
'90s.
why my wife. There's a reason why my wife uses incognito mode.
Oh god.
No,
Yeah.
but I find it interesting that Baldur's Gate's going to be with Stadia in the beginning, and it's just like I was watching a video on Stadia. I think Inside Gaming was doing it, and it was just like me running under the data cap issue. Now I can't even try Stadia. Like I can't even
Right.
test it. I'll go over my data cap.
Yeah.
I don't have
oh
to
my
pay
God.
extra money.
Yeah.
So unless I get Google Internet and they bundle it with Google, you know what I mean? Like
Wow.
I'm,
Oh my
I'm
God.
fucked. That's the
Watch.
best idea, though. That's what they said.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
Inside
that's
Gaming
gonna be
was
their
saying.
play. Is like
Yeah,
we'll
that's
never
exactly
get
what
net
it's like.
neutrality back, so Google will be like, all right, here's Stadia, and if you bundle with our internet, no data caps.
Yeah,
No,
that'd be
they'll
smart.
probably
I'd
just,
do
they'll
it.
probably just Yeah, they'll probably just do something where it's just like Stadia doesn't count to your data cap.
You say we'll
You know what
never
I mean?
get net neutrality back. We get a new FCC commission, we will. I
I
think
mean, we'll see
Maybe.
what happens.
possibly.
It's a slow process.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just anything that starts out with Stadia, I'm gonna be super interested. I will say I'm just
All the
excited
launch
to
titles, yeah.
yeah, I'm just excited to see in general the Baldur's Gate like genre just continue
Yeah,
to
dude.
get more
Classic
games.
computer RPGs, dude. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm more excited for that.
Love that
More
shit.
excited for that than Outer Worlds and Monster Hunter. Now I am interested in Watch Dogs just because it's apparently about what's that hacker group that fuck.
Anonymous.
Not yeah, it's about Anonymous and Break.
We are Legion.
That's what it's
yeah.
about.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's just
I
kind of
just have
the
no
storyline
fucking...
might be actually decent. I don't know.
I have no interest in another Watch Dogs game. I played a little bit of the first
I
one.
played the first one. That was it.
I didn't
Who
play that
dogs
much
for
of the
Watch
first one. I
Dogs?
was like, this game's like okay, it's like GTA, but I can hack cameras. I'm done.
by the
It's
way-
fine. Like whatever.
Tim, I died.
Why?
What you put next to Dragon Age 4.
Oh,
I fucking died.
I mean,
Why
yeah.
don't you share it with the class, Tim?
Yeah. All right. So let's move on to the rumored games then that are rumored to be there. Some of them will.
Wait. There's one more. I just wanted to say,
Oh,
sorry,
yeah.
Jedi Fallen Order. I watched the gameplay trailer for it, and
That one's actually only rumored.
I'm less excited. Oh, is it? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Even though no,
Well,
you're
you
fine.
didn't
Perfect.
separate
You
'em
didn't.
well,
So I
Tim.
think the
Yeah,
the
you put rumored, and I
right.
was like, is
I
that
put
a
it in the middle.
title?
No, that's not a title. So it's rumored that Fallen Order will be shown more at E3, but they already released gameplay.
They just released the
so
gameplay
like
trailer,
I'm
so-
sure they're gonna show that at E3 now. That should just be moved up to confirmed at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I don't know how I feel about Fallen Order. It looks okay.
The gameplay trailer made me less excited about it, honestly, just because it looks more like it's appealing to people who watched like Rebels and stuff,
Yeah.
like
You know what it-
aesthetically.
You know what it looks like? It looks like that last Star Wars game with the
Yeah, with Starkiller,
yeah.
Force
and
Unleashed, it
that's-
definitely does.
I can see
Not
that.
what
it's
I was
just
hoping
like-
for.
Wasn't that like 10 years ago
Yes.
or some shit
Wow.
that game
Force,
came out? Can we
Force
get a little bit?
Unleashed 2 came out in 2011. First one came out in like 2009, 2008.
We were still in high school because I played it
Like I said,
at my mom's old house.
Yeah, maybe 2008
I lived in
even.
Cary. Let's
Yeah.
put it that way. That's
Yeah.
when I played the first.
So,
Yeah,
So it's been a hot minute.
yeah.
the gameplay looks like the Force Unleashed, but less appealing to a mature audience to me.
Possibly.
Yeah, it does look kind of kiddie.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I can see that. It looks okay. We'll see. I don't know.
It does have Forrest Whitaker, which I like.
I think EA just needs to like. I honestly think they need to give up that exclusive Star Wars title. We need more developers working on Star Wars than EA.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, open the doors, get everybody in there.
Let's-
We'll get some
yeah.
shit, but we'll get some really good stuff
let's-
too.
yeah.
Let's shotgun blast it like they do fucking Warhammer 40K.
That's what I'm
Dude,
saying.
exactly.
You get
You're
some
gonna
good
get
ones.
you're gonna get some poopy games,
Oh,
but
man.
you like I can't. But you're gonna get some fucking diamonds too. Like it's gonna be.
You'll get some shitty games like Dawn of War 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
then
trying
you'll
to
get other
avoid
games
saying it.
fucking Total War Warhammer and
Yeah.
Warhammer 2.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then playing Mortal Empires. And,
Dude, even
and
going back to
being
fucking
fucking
Space Marines. That game
Yeah.
was so good.
For real.
Yeah. But yeah,
Shotgun
anyway,
that bitch.
the rumored games that are coming out. So yeah, Fallen Order, which we pretty much has been confirmed to this point. A game called Session. I know nothing about it. Didn't look into it at all.
That's a skateboarding one?
I believe so,
Oh, I
but
think it
like
is.
I saw like a
Yep.
screenshot, just
There's
like
like
a
a brief.
I just saw an
Yeah.
image of it when I was reading for this list.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you guys even? Does anybody really want a new skateboarding game?
In my heart, I do, you know?
I
but
don't.
also,
If it's
like,
not Tony
I
Hawk,
just
I
sure
don't
plug in my
want it.
GameCube and play
Yeah.
Tony Hawk. You know?
That's all I want is Tony Hawk.
I have Tony
Yeah.
Hawk on Steam.
I have
Oh,
Tony
new
Hawk.
Session.
I have the disc for Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Nice.
I
That's
have
how-
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 on Steam.
Did you guys play Tony Hawk on your Game Boy Advance?
I did.
I did not.
I did.
It was
did
so
not.
weird.
It
like
was
the
dumb.
graphics.
It was
what
not the
was
same
that?
at all. It was
Pseudo
so
3D.
dumb. But yeah. So session is rumored to be being
Yep.
shown tomorrow. Even though Todd Howard has said that they're not going to be talking about Starfield or Elder Scrolls 6 at E3, there's a lot of rumors that they will, which makes no fucking sense at all. So I don't know. They're already supposedly going to show another Battlefield game. Battlefield 5 just came out and tanked like a motherfucker. A lot of people are speculating Battlefield 6 will be shown, or it'll be like Battlefield 4 Hardline, something like that, like a
some weird
spin-off. Yeah,
Yeah.
some little offshoot game.
Yeah.
FIFA 20, even though, like we said, EA said no EA Sports titles will be shown, FIFA 20 supposedly will be. Rainbow Six Quarantine, which is... There was the PvE Rainbow Six mode that happened. There, it's supposedly like that.
Yeah, it was super popular.
Oh,
It was
they want to
really
make
popular.
a standalone?
Yeah, they want to do like a standalone, like not exactly that, but kind of a game
Based on
in that.
that.
Yeah, based on that. Dragon Age 4, which like I wrote in there, they should just call it Dragon Age 4 Redemption and hope to God that they're right about that, because otherwise they're fucked anyway. Because like we've said a few times, if Dragon Age 4 is not good, BioWare's done. After Anthem, after Mass Effect, after Dragon Age 4, there's just no way that they're gonna be able to continue to be funded by EA. Like, okay, you've given us 3 stinkers in a row, you're out. Anthem is pretty much unsupported at this point, so that's unfortunate. They finally did the Cataclysm event, and it was like rainfall effects. Like, it was this big fucking event that they showed at E3 last year. Like, it's gonna be amazing, and it's like nothing. There's like no meaningful additions to the game, so whatever.
Vaporware.
Yeah, pretty much. Fable 4 is rumored, which Keegan addressed a little bit earlier. That is a rumor that Fable 4 will be shown. I am torn on that, because it's either gonna be, if it is, it's either gonna be really good or it's gonna be really bad, and there's not gonna, kind of like Fable. You're either really good or really bad. There's not really a lot of in between, so kind of the same damn thing, right?
Wow.
Oh, that was terrible. Bad
Yeah,
jokes.
I'm not wrong though.
You're
Well, I mean, you're
absolutely
not.
right.
Supposedly, a Final Fantasy will be shown. I'm assuming it's gonna be the remake of
7,
but
Oh yeah. I would love to see more of that.
Judge Dredd game, which could be interesting. Yeah, I don't know anything about it other than supposedly a Judge Dredd game is going to be shown. And then it would make sense because how often Assassin's Creed games do come out, and it's been actually longer than expected. Supposedly the new Assassin's Creed game will be shown, and it'll be a Viking-based game.
Skull.
That would be dope. That would be dope as
Yeah,
hell.
I'm
would
ready
be
for
dope as
that.
fuck.
So, of the rumored ones, which ones sound most intriguing to you guys?
If you can't say the Viking one doesn't take it. I
Oh,
don't know.
that's
Definitely
definitely me.
that.
Assassin's Creed. The last 2 Assassin's
I think
Creed
we can agree.
games have absolutely saved Assassin's Creed for me. Like,
Oh yeah, dude.
I lost all interest in it. I was like, they're coming out with the same fucking game every single year, and then I own Origins. I actually haven't played Origins, but I heard nothing but great things about it, which was one of the only reasons I actually bought Odyssey. I was like, Odyssey looks really cool, plus I heard Origins was good, so I'm actually going to give this one a shot. Plus I got it on sale. I was like, holy fuck. That was like, I think I've said it several times, that was one of my favorite RPGs I've ever played. Not just my favorite Assassin's Creed game. That was one of the best RPGs I have ever played. It was really good.
Yeah, I've only heard amazing things about that game from everyone who's played it. So I'm very excited.
Other
for,
than the pay
like-
to win mechanic.
It's not. There's not pay to win mechanic.
Yeah, you
In
can
Odyssey?
buy. You can buy. Yes, you can buy permanent XP boosters or whatever.
Oh,
to
you
boost through the
you
game.
can, or you could just play the fucking game. Like, it's fine.
I mean, yeah. How many hours did you put in that game? Just refresh everybody. How many hours did you put into Odyssey before you're just like, or you can just play the game? 'Cause I'm pretty sure it's north of 200.
I'm pulling it up on stream right now.
Oh, buddy.
It's,
For the
it is north of 200.
Okay, so let's
Wow,
just be
that's a lot.
realistic here. Like,
Okay, but I didn't have to put it. I did every side quest.
No,
I
you
did
didn't.
every
I
like
just-
branching off thing. I explored every romance option that I could. I did every fucking thing I could do in that game. You don't have to do that either. Like you
No, I
really
know. I'm just
don't.
saying. Like,
Most people won't,
just-
but I did everything
there's
in
a
that
reason.
game.
There's a reason why the boosters are in there, and I totally get it.
Yeah,
Because
I
if you
get
do
it.
want to experience the whole game, you do need
But you
to.
you don't need the boosters to get to the end game portion. You don't. Like you
No, but
it
that's not the whole
scales
game
the
either.
enemies with you for a good chunk of it after you reach a certain point.
I will say there is a grind
It's a grind.
um,
Yeah,
to get to 50. I think
you're not
50
wrong.
So, don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed that game. The game's fun as fuck. But
Did you ever finish it?
There is some pay to win mechanics. No, I didn't finish it. It was a lot of fun. I got to 35, 30-ish. I was getting there, but I didn't finish it. But it is a very, very good game. I just never did. So, got distracted. ADD video game one.
Anything else on that list stand out to you guys? Any other rumored games that maybe aren't on the list that I put together that you guys want to see, or anything that's not rumored that you hope is a total fucking surprise? Kind of like, I don't know, when Bethesda sprung Fallout and Rage 2 and we were all like Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6 and they're like, "Hey, Fallout 76." What the fuck?
Oh,
I got so here's an interesting thing. What game do you think that's on this list somewhere that has the biggest chance to flop and be an absolute disaster like Fallout 76 was? That's gonna get super hyped and then gonna come out and just be like a fucking dumpster fire.
Fable.
Fable?
It has to be Fable.
You think
You're
so?
gonna take a
Yeah, I
studio
feel
that has
like-
never done mechanics outside of driving and open world and throw them into an open world RP fantasy game. Like, can you even draw a sword? I don't know. Like I just that doesn't mix with me. Like, we've
Okay.
seen Dragon Age and these other be successful a lot. You know what I mean? Dragon Age 3 was a fucking game of the year. You
Mhm.
know? So I don't know. Rainbow Six
It's also
Quarantine.
being made by the same studio that did fucking Anthem and goddamn
Right, but-
Andromeda. Well,
right, but
different
you could
studio
hope,
than Andromeda.
You can hope, because Andromeda, look, it's a B game. This is an average game. Anthem is a
It's
total
a C
flop.
game. C is average, Cody.
And I give it a B. I mean, where it's
Oh,
at
okay.
on
you said
release,
it's a
yeah,
7
was
out of
C.
10.
Yeah, that's like a B range.
What school did you go to where 70% was a B?
Bro, I graduated with less than a 2.0. What do you want from
What I'm
Get the
saying
fuck outta
is
here.
a B is an 8 out of 10. 80% is a B.
Listen, let's drop the OLIP grading Kubrick. And
This
get rid
is-
of Marks ourselves.
I mean, I don't know. Anyways, but I'm just saying, like,
Ain't no B.
whatever. Like, I would say it's a C. It was probably a C on release, C or D on release. I give it a B. That's stable. So, I mean, it's whatever.
For
So-
me, guys, Halo Infinite's gonna be that one. I feel
Okay.
like, it's got so much potential. Being just a Halo game, that game has potential, period. But 343, like, what are they
343.
gonna do with it? You know? Yeah.
Flop every game.
I
that
got-
they-
I got
they've
one
done
thing,
with
like,
every other.
Cody's
Like-
gonna hate. Cody's gonna hate the
Assassin's
one
Creed?
I say.
You
No.
better not say Assassin's
I'm not gonna
Creed.
say Assassin's Creed. So, of this list,
Cyber.
the game
better
that has
not
been
fucking say Cyber.
of this list, the
Oh
game
my
that has been
God.
the most hyped and has the most, just because it has been the most hyped, has the most potential to be an extreme letdown is
Yeah.
Cyberpunk 2077. Because if at this point it comes out and it is a 7 out of 10, it's a C. It's an okay game. It's average. It's alright. But it's not the game that Cody, over the last 6 episodes of OLIP, has been like, I can't wait for Cyberpunk. It's going to be so
Yeah.
good. If it's not that, it's going to crash and burn, at least for some people. It's going to be it'll be a huge disappointment if it's
Do you
not one of the best games you've ever played at this point.
Do you think the IGN of OLIP is gonna be disappointed with whatever the fuck they put out? Come on
I don't
now.
know, man.
I hope
I don't
not.
know.
I've been-
I like how
no,
that's what
don't get me
you've
wrong.
decided you are now. You're like, I'm the IGN of
Because-
OLIP. Everything's
because
10 out
have
of
I
10.
ever given,
You
like,
did just
super negative-
try and give Andromeda a B after years of us calling it an average game at
It
best.
is average. I don't know.
See,
they're
be
above
do
average
you
par.
understand how grades work?
That's why you.
I'm
got-
grading on a curve, Tim. I'm grading on a curve.
Grading on a curve. Oh Jesus.
Oh man, I don't know. I think. Look, I think CD Projekt Red hasn't let us down yet, and they're not being controlled by some super
Okay,
conglomerate.
whoa.
That's dick,
Stop.
So
CD Projekt Red has come out with 2 games that were pretty good, but not nothing
The
special.
Witcher 3 is one of the best RPGs.
Witcher 3 is one of the best RPGs ever done. But you're like, they've never let me down. I'm like, the first 2 Witcher games are alright. They're okay. They're good.
I'm not. I will say
They're
I'm not
not-
a fan of Witcher 1. I don't like.
That's what I'm saying.
thought-
Like,
But that I didn't play The Witcher 1 until I'd already played The Witcher 2. Like
Right,
if I had
but-
started with The Witcher 1, I probably would have never had that issue.
I don't know,
I would
man.
have known a difference.
I don't know. See, like, and I'm not saying that the first 2 Witcher games are bad. They're not. They're very good.
Witcher
but-
2 is good.
But like, they're good. I'd say the first one's aight. It's okay. It's pretty good. It's the second one's good.
Hard to play.
Really good. Witcher 3, yeah, is one of the best games ever. Like, there's no. I'm not sitting here trying to say that they've made a bad game, but they've made a couple of pretty good games, a couple of good games, and then one that was fucking the bomb. Like, mwah. But that doesn't
But
mean.
I don't think my expectation is that it will be The Witcher 3 because if you look at that scale, right, that we just said right there, the first game, it's good. You know what
It's
I mean?
like a B.
Yeah, it is. It's like it's an above average, right? Okay, be above average. Okay, so which The Witcher 1, you can argue on release was in that range kind of thing. A lot
Yeah.
of people liked it.
I'd say the
you know,
first 2
so-
are above average games. They're above
Right.
average, and then
But
yeah.
it's once they find their groove in that world, that's when it took like that next level jump. So I'm not expecting The Witcher 3 to just. I don't expect Cyber to be The Witcher 3 sci-fi. That's not my expectation. But I expect to be able to get a game that's actually fucking worth $60 and that is super exciting these days. Like there's not a whole lot of games that are like that.
That's
So I see these Project Red. They've put out multiple good games. They're like, I don't know. It's just after years and years of seeing like BioWare succeed and Bethesda and all that, throwing out flops and all this other bullshit. I just look. CD Project Red is becoming old reliable, and I just want another. I want another game from old reliable.
true. Yeah.
It
Another
doesn't
You know
have
what's-
to be.
what's
it doesn't
funny
have
about
to be
that?
a 10 out of 10.
You know what's funny about that?
Huh.
A few years ago, before Andromeda, that's exactly how I would have described BioWare
BioWare or
Right.
Bethesda.
or
After
Bethesda.
Fallout
Before,
3,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or after Fallout 3 and after Mass Effect 2, those companies could do
right.
nothing could be done wrong. And
That's
now
what I'm
they are
saying.
What
like-
And now-
happened? Oh,
Now-
That's
now
why
it's like-
that's why I'm saying like of all of them, if there's one that has
What
the
was the big-
biggest
what was
bust
the big
potential, I'd
difference?
say it's
I think the biggest difference is that those other two companies were being controlled by other entities.
except Bethesda's not.
I mean,
Yeah.
They're not.
Bethesda's-
They're their own publisher. So like Bethesda Game Studios, ZeniMax Publishing would be fucking nothing without Bethesda, which is why ZeniMax
true.
doesn't publish under their own ZeniMax title anymore, with the exception they even like straight up the Elder Scrolls Online was made by ZeniMax Online Studios, but it was
Yeah.
published by Bethesda, right? Like ZeniMax used to like before Morrowind. The screen that popped
Right.
up didn't say Bethesda back in the day. It does now
It says
because they've got,
Yeah.
it would say ZeniMax. But like
Yeah.
then Morrowind was really
Didn't
successful.
Fallout 3 say ZeniMax or did it say
I
Bethesda?
think it did. I think it might have been Bethesda
think
at
it
that
did.
point because that was after
First.
Oblivion.
I
But
know
like,
Bethesda for sure was on Fallout.
yes, it's
And
been
I'm-
it's on
I'm-
every Bethesda title now. Everything that is ZeniMax property is Bethesda property now because they've just basically renamed them because Bethesda fucking is bigger than ZeniMax was. So like
Yeah.
that studio became the fucking company.
When the studio becomes the master.
Yeah, that's exactly. So like you can say that they were
Look,
I-
I'm just gonna. I just look. I'm gonna assume good things until bad things happen, and then I'll be. And then
a
I'll be.
positive
mad about
that's
it.
how we got where we are with a lot of these gaming companies though.
I mean, You gotta look. They're gonna fail. They're gonna fail eventually. Like it happens with. They're all gonna put out a stinker. So it's just when it's gonna happen.
Problem
Until
is
it
when you
happens.
start consistently putting out
Yeah,
stinkers.
right.
Well,
Looking
and
at
to be
you,
fair,
EA.
Bethesda has not put out multiple stinkers. It's just 76.
A lot of people would argue. I do. I don't. I
A lot of
love
people would
Fallout
say
4.
4.
I love Fallout 4,
4
but
is
yeah,
not a stinker. It's just not
Oh.
Fallout. So and this is coming from somebody who doesn't really like Fallout. It's not a stinker. It's a decent game. But that's the
Yeah.
problem. It's only a decent game. It's
I
not
liked it.
It's no
it's
Fallout 3.
not it's not Fallout 3. It's the whole reason like how people say that there'll never be a Half-Life 3 and it's mostly because it can never live up to the hype
Right.
of what
Oh
Half-Life
God! At this
Just
point,
like Bannerlord.
if they were to like
Yeah.
say tomorrow they were to say Half-Life 3 is coming out, that game
the
will
internet
never
would
be
die.
right. But that game would also never be as good as anyone thinks because at this point the
Right.
nostalgia from Half-Life 2, like that game would have to be the best game of all time in order to live
Yeah.
up to expectations. And if you
You're
go
not
back
wrong.
and play Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 was good, but it shouldn't set the bar as high as it has for the sequel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I feel like that's kind of the trap that Fallout 4 fell into. Like if you just
Yeah.
if Fallout 4 wasn't named Apocalypse game that was similar to Fallout, you know what I mean? Like they named it, I don't know.
it was
Wasteland.
Rage.
I don't fucking
Oh my
know.
God,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? No, actually, I turned on Rage 2, I played that shit for an hour, haven't turned it since.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how uninteresting it is.
See,
so-
that's how the first Rage was for me. Like, it had good gunplay, it had an interesting but not super engrossing world. The car mechanics in it were cool. Like, everything about Rage, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I'm not gonna play it at all. I don't
Yeah.
know why. I had no
Yeah.
interest in playing Rage. And then
Uh.
Rage 2 came out. I was like, did anyone ask for this? Why is Andrew WK on the stage? What the
Yeah.
fuck? What the fuck is going on? Like, and
Andrew
then it's like,
wanted it.
it's Rage 2. I was like, all right. And then I've seen the game. I'm like, it looks pretty good. I was like, am I gonna buy it? I mean, maybe
Not to
eventually.
waste $60.
It's like
Uno momento.
it's one of those games where it's like it looks fine. It's fine.
It's not a $60 game. I can't believe I paid $60 for that shit.
Oh my
Like
God.
I literally fun, and I played like the little tutorial portion, and they let me loose, and I'm what the fuck am I doing? Like I have no idea what I'm doing. It's just like I understand open world, but normally there's like some kind of direction
Some
to get
hook.
you going
See,
Yeah.
to at least like get the ball rolling, and then you can start like making your own way after that.
Yeah.
Nah, there's none of that. It's just like, yeah, man, we're gonna go talk to these 3 people to get this stuff. All right, where the fuck they at? Oh, I gotta like figure it out. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah,
Like,
see,
I have no reason to do
I
that.
feel like in Rage they've built a pretty cool world, but they don't they've built a cool world. They've put cool mechanics in the game. There's a lot of things that should be interesting, but like you said, there's no hook. There's nothing to draw you into it at the
It's not
beginning.
like
It's
Days
just like,
Gone.
yeah,
Days Gone gets you in the beginning,
Yeah.
bro. Like the whole first like hour of that game is
It's-
cinematic.
I would say in games this is kind of how it feels in games to me. The first hour is critical. It's like a book. The first
like a book,
it's that first chapter. If you are not into a book by the first chapter, you're not going to stick around for the third chapter. You're not going to
Oh.
fucking get there.
Hmm.
Speaking of this,
Yeah.
this is why I've never seen all of The Office, because everybody's like, the first season of The Office
This is
sucks.
shit.
You gotta,
Yeah,
you gotta,
right.
I loved The
you gotta
Office on the
suffer
first
through it
season.
to watch the rest. Fuck that. I'm not doing it.
By the
Fuck
way,
everybody else who tells me to do that shit.
so one of the rumored games that should be on the list that I forgot to put on there, and speaking of
Office.
books, yeah, The Office. No,
Okay.
the
Oh,
they
the George
actually
R. Martin
the
game?
George, yeah, the one
Yes.
with
Why didn't we talk about that?
I don't know, but like I think the name of it is leaked now too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Eden-
I can't remember what it's called.
I'm
George
googling
R.
it right
Martin.
now.
X Dark Souls.
That's
It's got a
not
cool
it.
looking logo too.
Elden Ring.
Yes,
Elden
Elden
Ring, that's it.
Ring.
Yeah,
Exactly.
dude.
So
Whatever the fuck that's gonna be, I'm excited.
I don't know. I'm super pumped. I know I don't know that it can be because of the there's no way. But like in my head, because it's George R.R. Martin and because it's from Software, in my head I'm
Everybody
like,
dies.
well, not only does everybody die, in my head I'm like, Game of Souls, got it.
Dude, yeah.
like
Dark Souls plus plot and intrigue.
Like, that's-
Let's go.
I can't it can't honestly be that, can it? If it is, fucking
No.
yes. But it
It's-
can't.
Crazy. It's totally crazy to think about because I mean, okay, it's not totally crazy. It explains
Sekiro.
why George R. R. Martin hasn't finished the books.
No,
Maybe
no,
He's
this-
been writing
not.
video
like
games.
we've
No, it
joked about
fucking
before.
doesn't.
Maybe
does not.
maybe this is actually the 6th book.
Oh my god.
Alright?
No.
Oh my
Look,
That's what it
alright,
is.
Here's my problem with that whole thing. All those motherfucking books were out when I went on my first deployment. That was in 2012.
Not all of them.
No, all of them were
Nah.
out. Not
book.
not that stupid prequel one that they came out
No.
with.
5th book came out after you were I've got it. Where is it? Dance with Dragons came out when?
Pretty sure they were all out while I was in
I don't know.
Dubai.
Dance with Dragons.
Yep, 2011.
Yeah,
You're
'cause
right.
I
You're
bought
right.
them as a bundle.
You're right. I think
because
I think I'm
I-
misremembering it because of Christmas.
my aunt sent me the whole first season on DVD, and I fucking smashed that thing. And then I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, these are books? Smash them fucking books, bro!" That was 7 years ago.
Yeah, I think
Like,
I think
what the
He's
fuck?
writing other shit.
I think the reason that I misremember is that I got it as like I got Dance with Dragons as like a birthday present, so I got it in December. So
Mhm.
I'm always like, oh, it came out later, but it didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. I mean, Kojima's always been trying to get fucking famous people. Like he's always tried to get Del Toro to work with him on a video game, which he finally has with Death Stranding. So I think it's really
Yeah.
cool, this rumor of Martin working with Miyazaki.
We didn't talk about Death Stranding at all, did we?
Hell no,
I
dude.
Because we
watched
didn't
it.
do
See
it.
that
We
gameplay trailer?
we didn't do a
No.
podcast last week. It looks much different than I anticipated.
Yeah.
Because
Is
when
it crazy still?
yes,
Is there
but
babies
it's
everywhere?
Crazy as fuck,
yes,
dude.
yes,
Then why I'm not interested?
but it's
like I'm just not.
it's like
I'm
different
super
crazy
interested.
than original. So like when we originally saw the trailers, for some reason I thought that somehow he was like going after his kid, like somehow his kid got lost.
Right.
But now it's like, no, they use the babies
just a
to
tool.
enter like a weird, like, fucking Hades type underworld shit, and I have no idea what's happening.
Dude, it's so
and
weird.
It's so fucking weird, and for some reason, oh, why am I blanking on that actor's name?
Norman Reedus.
No,
Nathan
Mads
Drake.
Mikkelsen.
Mads Mikkelsen. Thank you.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm just
Fucking
throwing out names.
Mads Mikkelsen. Like for some reason, he's like a Vietnam soldier at the end. I have no idea what's
Yeah.
happening.
Oh,
it's
so fascinating.
crazy. Like
So,
it makes me want to buy a PlayStation just so I can go, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening?
Any good single player experience, you just buy a PlayStation.
I don't know
I
about
mean, if
any.
we're just being honest,
I don't know about any
most of really good console single player
console.
experiences.
Yeah, there you go, console.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
But so my whole thing with the whole Death Stranding, I'm not interested just because it's
You're not
Just 'cause-
interested.
what?
Wait, are you saying you're not interested in it because it's weird, or because it's weird? Like
Because
that
there's
that
no
isn't enough of a
content.
draw for you.
right. It is. It's not the hook.
Watch the new trailer.
You put it. The first one actually put me off. Like I was just like, so you just put a bunch of weird shit together that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well,
Cool.
think about how
Like,
long
Right,
ago
the
was
first
that?
trailer is just crazy as fuck.
How long ago was that last Death Stranding trailer? The first one.
last E3, I think.
E3.
And it wasn't last year,
I think it was.
was it?
I think it was.
I want to say yeah.
Was it in 2018? I feel like it was longer ago than that. The Death Stranding got announced.
Well, because before that
I
it
think
was
it was
just like
announced
Norman
before
Reedus
that.
is the game with Kojima, and then it became Death Stranding last year, and now we're getting like more this year. I don't know.
The
It's just
newest trailer showed like a lot more characters and like character interactions.
right. But is there context of what the fuck is happening? Like, what
No,
kind of game is it?
there's no fucking.
What
Okay.
kind of game?
Okay, so
Is
like
it a shooter?
It's
Like,
a
is
new
it
genre
an
that
RPG?
Kojima fucking made
it
up.
looks
Right, like I just don't understand.
it's like a third-person sci-fi. I don't know if it's like a shooter, like a
It's
stealth
that's what
combat
I'm
game.
saying. Like,
Just call it what
It does
is,
look like a third-person action game for sure,
which is
and
vague as fuck. So
that is very
Right,
vague.
like,
But like also, there's just way more. Like when I first saw it, I kind of expected like a supernatural horror experience, and it
Right.
has that, but it also has like a bunch of weird sci-fi looking shit that makes me go, what the fuck did you do? I don't.
so
Who's?
is it just a horror game? Is that what it is?
I don't even know, man.
it's a fucking art game, dude.
All right,
It's
so like
Kojima
this is
special.
so this is my problem with it. Is like nobody really knows what, and so you guys are describing a bunch of like cool things that you see or whatever, but that's not gonna for me. That's not gonna hook me. Like,
Right,
what
the
is it?
gameplay.
What is the fucking game that I'm going to play?
Let me
Like,
tell
it's
you
cool.
about it, Cody.
It's cool that there's Norman
There's
Reedus. and
the
it's cool
the
that there's a weird
gameplay
ladder
trailer is like
you can
8
set up.
minutes
There's a
long.
ladder.
Well, like
There's a rope that you can rappel down.
the gameplay trailer that came out, Cody, is like 8 minutes long. It's there's a significant amount of actual like
It's
shit
less
in
than
it.
Star Wars that just came out.
Oh my god.
I'm just being picky. I'm just
Wow.
giving y'all shit.
Wow.
I'm just giving y'all
Yeah, no, it's definitely still a mystery as to what the game's actually going to be like.
shit.
Yeah.
Right. So that's kind of my problem with the whole thing, and I have no interest. Like, once I know what it is, like, it doesn't have to fit into like a specific genre. It could be a fucking top-down action RPG RTS. Like, it could just be like, it can mix a bunch of shit. I just want to know what the fuck I'm getting into.
Right.
I'm not gonna play a game just to read some fucked up shit. Like, this is
You're
my.
not
I mean-
a Kojima fanboy like me.
I'm not. I'm definitely not.
Yeah, no, like
I
the
like Metal Gear and stuff like that, but I've never been like obsessed with Metal Gear, like a lot of people seem to be. You know,
Yeah.
so it's just like, oh hey, Metal Gear 5 was good.
So the
Eh.
gameplay trailer
Dude.
is 8 minutes and 51 seconds long.
Uh-huh.
I saw your mouth move, but I heard nothing.
But you know what I said.
No, I don't actually.
It's still less than Star Wars.
Uh,
Star Wars will release like a 12-minute action for a
Star
gameplay
Wars,
video.
the game that looks like a 12-year-old is going to be playing it.
It
I
looks like
mean-
they're trying to make the mix of like Star
why
Got
is he
kinda
cutting out so
cartoony
bad?
Aesthetics.
because I'm on my shitty headset.
Fair. Fair.
Sorry.
So
This is what happens when I'm traveling.
what do you think is gonna have a weirder story? Death Stranding or Elden Ring?
Death
Oh
Stranding.
my god,
Hands
that is
down.
a great question.
No, it's Death Stranding, hands down.
I don't know if it's
It's
hands
George-
down, dude, because it's
It's hands
fucking
down.
FromSoft
George R. R.
plus-
Martin's
Okay,
stories aren't
weirdness,
crazy.
Kojima's game. You
is
gotta
it
give
though?
to him. But I think
It
they'll
is.
each be equally fucking bizarre in their own right.
That's what I'm.
Well,
All right,
probably.
so in terms of just bizarreness, like,
It's Kojima.
because it's a
It's
fucking
gonna be Kojima.
oh, dude. Okay, you
I mean,
haven't.
This
pla-
isn't even
okay,
a debate. For
It
me.
is. It is for me because unlike you, like I know you've kind of dipped your toe into Dark Souls a little bit, but you didn't like.
No, I never got into all the crazy.
But
There's a lot of
Justin
crazy
knows what I'm
shit.
talking about when I say there's a lot of crazy background lore shit. And no, it's not all evident from just like playing the game. You actually have to kind of dive into it a little bit in order to kind of draw any of it out. And you have to be paying attention to get some of the story. But the
Dude,
story's
especially
fucking
Bloodborne, dude.
yeah, like the stories in these games are kind of fucking crazy, and then you're taking a guy who fucking took this. He killed how many of the characters you thought were gonna be the heroes in the
All of
books?
them.
Right,
All of them.
like
Except
goddamn-
Except for Ira.
you're talking about the guy who
yeah.
wrote the Red Wedding and was bringing people back from the
That is one of the
dead for no
best
fucking
scenes
reason.
I've ever read in my life, and I couldn't read
So
that book
good.
for 3 days. After
That's
I
what I'm saying. So like,
it's amazing.
this man is involved in a video game with the people who fucking created Solaire of Astoria. Like, I don't understand how this is gonna work.
Well, this is I don't know. I guess for me, like if I'm looking at like Kojima and stuff, like Kojima makes good stuff. But his is just like if we're going off what we know, and we'll obviously know more here in a few. But like Kojima's is hands down gonna be bizarre. But Martin's may be the better like story, and it's the thing that's going to make.
Yeah.
I've never had any other book, game, any other entertainment medium make me mad than the Red Wedding.
So
Holy
good, dude.
shit,
Oh my
dude.
god.
I was rage boy for days. Like it was bad, but when a writer can connect with the audience like that, like you're gonna get like literal reaction.
It
like,
was one of those ones where
great.
when I read it, I put the book down and I walked away. I went, "Oh no, oh no!"
Everything was going so good.
Like
Right.
no, like,
This isn't how anything works.
He
the
really
king in the
understands
no.
Right, and because it goes against, and part of the reason why though is because like Martin basically went against every edict of like normal storytelling. Like there's normally you got your main character and they're a badass and they have plot armor and they win. That's not how it works at all with Martin. Like this is not how it works.
You know, I gotta say this. This is not video game related, but I think that might be my biggest problem with the last season of Game of Thrones. Looking at it in hindsight, the plot armor was thick. It was really thick. Like you got this battle where tens, hundreds of thousands of living people died, and then you've got an army of the fucking dead, and then no major characters died? Really? Just a couple of side characters. That's it? That's it. The guy who wrote the Red Wedding, this show that killed Ned Stark at the end of the first season, when you're like, all right, this guy's gonna be the hero. He's gonna get out of this somehow. No, he's fucking head off. This much plot armor? Are you kidding me? I think that might be my biggest problem with it now that I look at everything in hindsight.
Yeah, it's just
fucking
so
spoiler
much,
alert, but hey.
So I haven't seen the 8th season, but did anybody else figure out where the undead army came back? Because I saw there was a lot of questions scrolling through Twitter, like where it got demolished in the first couple episodes, and then all of a sudden it just appeared towards the end, and it's like, where did all these guys come from? I thought they were all dead. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. I heard a lot of that. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. I was reading Twitter and everybody was like, didn't they all die like in Winterfell? So what the fuck?
They're probably talking about the Dothraki.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was one thing that was kind of weird how
that
they showed it.
That was weird.
It was just like
it made it seem like they all died, and then all of a sudden there were still a bunch of them. Like, oh, okay, I guess.
Not like just like the couple of dozen or maybe 100 that rode back in that episode. It was like all of a sudden they're just all there. I was like, what the?
They just like repopulated over.
Where'd you even cut? Like same with the Northern Army. Like all these armies, it was like just at the end of the episode, it was like they were decimated, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, they got enough to do all that.
Oh,
really?
I learned something the other day.
Oh, what?
We all use the word decimated wrong.
Oh my god, I saw that too.
We did?
No, I'm dead serious.
Teach him.
I haven't learned this, so teach
decimated,
me.
Right? So
Tim, what do you think it means?
Yeah, what do you think it means? What context did you just use it in?
I was
to utterly destroy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, like utterly destroy and total annihilation.
Is that not accurate?
No.
That's the only.
It's based off the word decimal.
Yeah.
So it's 1/10.
I've never heard it used in that context.
Yeah, I did. But if you look it up, that's what it's supposed to be.
Justin, when did you
get
a haircut?
Everybody uses it.
A couple days ago.
I didn't notice until now.
We're talking about the English language. About
Tim has no patience for
sorry. Anyway, continue.
No,
sorry.
I mean, I
just noticed. It was like, oh, what?
Yeah.
I can't tell on my tiny screen. It's very tiny.
Yeah, I saw that on something as well, though.
What is he fucking doing?
I don't know.
This almost got really inappropriate.
It definitely did.
Oh, if you ever go to a country and you go same or whatever, they'll be like no, 'cause it's gay. So
I
yeah.
have no idea what he just said because he cut out other than same. No. If you ever
Perfect.
same. No.
No.
Oh shit! If you ever do, and you say same. Did I cut out? Did I cut out
again? If you ever same.
No. Oh, buddy.
It means gay in the Middle East.
I figured that's what it meant.
Oh shit!
You're as red as Tim now.
You broke me.
Ah.
Killed him.
You broke me. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry.
I think
Oh
there's a
my
reason why
god.
you guys have me around. I
Yeah.
assume
Yep.
this
This,
is it
oh, this is it right here.
for my cutting out of mics.
You want a game? $40.
That's right.
Oh,
Get
hey,
here.
speaking of Spellforce,
Oh my
That's
god.
it.
Was
Yeah.
that even the game that he was talking about? I don't think it was.
It
was
no,
Outward. You were talking about Outward
No.
when that happened.
Oh, that game too.
Yeah.
What do you want a
but
game?
Spellforce.
$40.
Outward's good as shit. No,
Oh.
Spellforce, the standalone expansion came out.
Oh, it's a
Just saying.
standalone?
Oh.
Yeah, and it
It's like
has
20
dark
bucks.
elves and dwarves.
It's only like $20 though.
Yeah,
So I could buy that and not buy the base game, and I could play with dark elves and dwarves, and then fuck everything
Yep.
else.
Oh, and if we both play it together, we can play with our characters each other.
I have no idea. Why are you cutting out so bad tonight?
I don't know.
If we both play together, we can play with our. I meant. I don't know. What?
Oh man.
Oh, this podcast. This podcast.
What an
It's high quality
E3 stream.
stuff, man. I tell you.
Man, I feel like there's something else I wanted to touch on. Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, that was what Cody was gonna
Yes.
talk about.
Correct?
It was good as shit.
Yeah, dude. It looked really cool.
Justin.
How
go
do you
into
feel
it 'cause
about
I'm
like the giant Pokemon thing? What do they call it?
Dynamax?
Dynamax, yeah. That seems like they're replacing the Mega Evolutions with that. And
Well-
it's kind of weird.
I think it's region specific because you have Mega Evolutions, Dynamax, and then there's something else. There's a third one from another region that I don't remember. But
Delta Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, each game kind of does
No.
have like its own.
I know.
yeah,
thing.
it has, and they use it as like a hook, and
Yeah.
their canon excuse for it is that it's a regional.
Yeah,
thing,
exactly.
Basically, is what it is. So, I actually kind of like it.
This
because-
Pokemon region has Godzilla.
Yep.
Every
And
Pokemon
it also
is
has
Godzilla.
it also has raid battles.
Yeah,
I'm
multiplayer, baby.
super excited.
Dude, that
super
sounds so
excited.
good.
Raid
Some
battles.
co-op
Yeah.
Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like this open world area that you can all run around in. And
Open world.
there's like a beacon and you can approach it and like start a raid battle with other players. And you just fight this big ass Pokemon and it sounds cool.
And you can catch it.
Yes.
It sounds like something they did in Pokemon Go.
Yeah. It sounds like they're
That's a thing. This is kind of a thing.
Yeah, you raid together to catch a Pokemon or whatever.
Yeah, but the Pokemon's not like gigantic. It's max level.
Why not?
attributes and all
It
that
kind of
shit.
is actually in the raids in Pokemon Go.
I mean, it's I don't know. I was doing a couple the other day.
Mhm.
I didn't feel like they were overly big.
Oh, did you
So-
do a 5-star raid?
I did against the Crisilla or some shit like that.
Oh
Me and
yeah,
my cousin. It
friend.
was 4. There was only 4 of us. We got fucking shit pushed in.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah.
The only one I've ever done,
recommended
I did
party
at the
size,
Edgewater
20.
Hotel up in Duluth because I was bored and I had it reinstalled on my phone. I think I've uninstalled it again since. But like I did catch it, but I did the raid like I think by myself. There might have been like one other person doing it, and they were not in the same room as me.
Tim,
Boring.
you're the perfect person to play Pokemon. You literally drive everywhere. Like you could just stop at whatever your stop is, and just pull out your phone for 2 minutes, catch a couple, and then fucking go back to work.
See, I should have done that when I was a start tech, but now I'm a route tech, so
Oh,
now I
yeah.
have a full route. But when I was doing starts, there were like a few times where I was like, I didn't have anything, so I just went and parked at a park and watched Netflix on my tablet for like 45 minutes until I got a job. And I was like, all right, and I'm hourly, so I was just like, this is cool.
Yeah.
Yo, my boss just straight up told me the other day. He was like, "Hey," I was asking him because I was like, "Hey, I was checking on the tablet and it said 0 of 2 gigabits used. What's our data cap at? Because I've used like, Google Maps to navigate around." He goes, "Oh, it's unlimited." I go, "Oh, okay, that's cool." He goes, "Yeah, you can download like Netflix on your phone and like whatever. It's cool." I was like,
Nice.
"For real?" He's like, "Yeah, as long as you're not watching like porn on there, it's fine. Just remember everything that you do is being monitored." I was like, he said everything. He's like, everything you're doing on there could be being monitored. It's not because they don't have like TeamViewer on
Right.
there or anything, but it could be.
Ooh, do you understand technology well enough to know that we're not watching you?
Yeah, I don't think all of the techs do, but I do.
Just don't install Steam on there, because then there's gonna be porn.
I already installed Steam Link.
Oh shit.
Hentai for days.
I installed Steam Link,
Subverse.
and all I need is USB. I need a Type C to USB adapter so I can plug in my controller, and then I'm good. Actually, I have a Bluetooth controller, so I don't need that.
Didn't you just like rewind what you said like 3 times there? You're like, I just need. You know what? Actually,
I don't even need that. Yeah, I was like, I
I don't need anything.
I actually don't need it because I have a Bluetooth controller, so I'm good.
But yeah, Pokemon. There's also
Yeah.
rumored to be camping. Sounds fun.
They also talked about a new thing to replace Pokebank, which is going to apparently be able to
Pokemon
function
Home?
between Pokemon Go and like the old Pokemon games and the new Pokemon game.
That's the one that
Is it Pokemon Home? Is that what
Yeah,
it
I
was?
think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. I broke out Ultra Moon. I'm
Oh,
slowly
yeah.
catching Pokemon in that or whatever,
Yeah,
so I
dude.
can put it like upload them.
is it compatible with Blue?
I don't know.
Then I'm out.
I mean, it's
I was
probably
out already. I
compatible
don't have a Switch.
Tim's never been in.
it might be compatible with the.
So the last Pokemon game I played was Crystal,
Ah,
the
that was
last,
the
like,
first
canon
Pokemon
one.
game I played.
and
Was it
now
really?
Yeah,
the
I never had that Game Boy Color.
only one I've
Wow.
played since is a fan game that Cody showed me.
Insurgents. It's good as shit.
Pokemon
Play it.
Insurgency?
Yeah, no.
That
no,
is,
no.
you have no idea how
We-
many
we have
times we've
both
said
done that.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But you get look. You get undead Charmander.
I got a
You get
ghost
a ghost
type.
dragon.
I got
Charmander.
a ghost type Charmander. We're all doing this now.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize.
it.
Well, now I can't do it. I'll
Yeah,
put my hands
bro.
in my pocket. That's fine.
Yeah, it's good as shit. It's
Yeah.
Pokemon. I have a different Pokemon game installed on almost everything. Hearts. I have Soul Silver on my phone. I have Uranium on my Surface, and then I have Insurgents on my desktop.
Yeah, I've got
Pokemon
Pokemon
And then
Blue
I have
on my
my
phone.
Game Boy.
I've got Pokemon Blue, and then I've got Insurgents, and that's it. I think I might have Crystal also downloaded on my phone.
I remember I got a Game Boy Advance, and I like the first game I got for it was Pokemon Crystal, but it was like the Game Boy Color version, so it was just like the big cartridge sticking out of my Game Boy Advance.
Oh yeah.
So
That was
dumb.
always so cool. That was so fun. I liked that with that there was the trigger buttons on the top.
Yeah.
And if you were using Blue or Crystal or whatever the Game
You could
Boy
do the
Color
widescreen,
version,
right?
yeah, it would just like
Yeah.
4x3
Stretch.
widescreen, 4x3
Oh my
widescreen.
god. So goofy.
Oh, and the new Pokemon that they announced.
Yeah,
one
I
of
think
them
they all look good.
is really dumb, in my
Which one do you
opinion.
think's dumb?
The
Is it
one
the
that
turtle?
no, I love the
Okay.
turtle because
Okay.
they made a cool ass snapping turtle. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah. No, it's the sheep. I hate
You
its
don't like
name.
that. What
They
is it called?
literally were like, how do we put sheep and wool in this game? Because if you look at the name, it's literally wool, and then they just added 2 O's. That's all it is. And it's just
Willow?
like how yeah, it's just like how you just name it wool. You just be like sheep wool because that's
That's not
what you're
cute.
going for.
At
It's not cute.
least it's not a fucking chandelier.
Oh my god.
I
Leave
keep telling him
Chandelure
that
out of
people.
this.
I keep telling him that people really.
I don't understand.
Sad.
I don't understand how people can
Yeah.
like this. How can
That's a really cool Pokemon. Tim, calm down.
it's not?
He was saying he wanted to make a Pokemon out the chandelier and the Klefki or whatever, and he was like, "Cause they're
It's
dumb."
it.
And I was like, "Tim," he's like, "I was like, Tim, dumb
Oh.
is subjective. Some people love those Pokemon."
It's not
I was like,
subject.
"People will hate
You
your
know what?
game."
The
It
next one that comes out, they're gonna have a fucking empty pop can for a Pokemon.
Maybe. That'll be your favorite Pokemon, won't it?
that would be that.
Only
would be,
if it's
That'd
called
be
like
Tim's. It'll
only
be
if
red
it's-
and black and white. Like, yeah.
yeah.
it's called Kookaburra or some shit like that.
That's a bird, dude.
I said Kookaburra, so like it'll be an empty pop can with wings.
I don't know,
Alright.
but no, the open world thing looked fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Pokemon are gonna
it's
appear
so weird.
depending on weather. You can go fishing. You can ride a bike over. Fucking
Mhm.
god, I don't understand any of this, but you can do it.
The only
and
thing
it's
I'm
good
worried
stuff.
about is it kind of looked like there'd just kind of be one big open region like that.
Mhm.
So I'm worried that it'll be like, oh yeah, here's the big open region, but then everything else is just like old school routes, you know?
See, I don't think that's what I don't think that's what it's gonna be. I think what it will.
Just cutting out this whole
He's
time.
just
Am I?
just
Yeah, you're
dead
back.
silent. I think it's gonna be just
Alright,
like 30
Open
seconds
world-
of
okay.
dead air.
Okay, open world, right? And you have to run around the open world to get to the cities,
Mhm.
and then the subway system will be your fast travel mechanic.
Yeah, I hope it's like that.
I think that's what it'll be. Or railway, not subway.
Yeah, because it seems like every Pokemon game is just like baby step forward, baby
Yeah.
step forward. I would like to see a real leap with this one.
Yeah.
The battles look really good, by the way. It reminded me a lot of
do.
like the Pokemon Stadium battles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
good
think
shit.
that's a game that needs to come back.
I'd be down. Pokemon
Pokemon
Stadium is super
Stadium?
fun. All those mini games, dude.
Dude, just like
Pokemon
also
Snap.
Yes, that
I
that
don't know
should.
what that
Pokemon
is.
Snap. It's
They
super
just came
cheesy.
out with the Nintendo Labo camera, and I was like, tell me it's gonna be Pokemon Snap. No,
Dude,
They are with Pokemon Go.
dude, yeah,
How are they missing out on this?
for real.
Dude, I honestly think like if they were to take Stadium and redo it and make it like online battles, like you can like upload your Pokemon
Your
from
Pokemon
you can
Go
put them
Pokemon.
into you can put them into Pokemon Home or whatever, upload them into Stadium, battle them there, you can transfer them back out, transfer them in between games and shit. Like they'd make bank on that. Like you'd get old school Pokemon players in it, you'd get new Pokemon, like it'd be super fucking interesting.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy? Pokemon still has so many options after over 20 years.
Yeah. He's
It's
silent
just
there.
like we're just sitting here like this would be cool. This would be cool. How the
There's
fuck haven't
been
we
so
run out of
much.
ideas yet? Like how is this still alive? Oh, another Detective Pikachu movie got it.
Oh, really?
Or
I didn't
it
know
got
that.
green lighted. I shouldn't say
Oh,
it.
cool.
I still have to
should
bring
have-
Logan to
watch
see
that.
Detective Pikachu. I was hoping to do it this weekend, but we had a barbecue instead, so maybe
You
next
said
weekend.
that like
you and
3
these
weeks ago,
barbecues.
I fucking have been to two.
I think that is
I don't
exactly what he said
understand.
last time too.
Jim. He actually said that a month ago because I went and saw it the same week I was. The last time I was
yeah.
in Kansas City, which was for my birthday,
Yeah.
which was a month ago.
I didn't go to a barbecue a month ago.
Well,
No, but you
Whatever
told
you
me
did.
that week you were going to see Detective Pikachu, and then I
Oh.
got back from Kansas City,
And I hadn't done it
and
yet.
you were like, we were hoping to go see it, but we didn't get a chance.
Because I
messed
wound
up.
up
Hoping
working.
to go this weekend.
That's because I keep at Terminix. I wasn't supposed to work every single Saturday. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. At my old company, I wasn't supposed to
Oh,
work every
yeah.
single Saturday, but I did. Like every Saturday I was there, I worked. It was fucking oops.
Oops.
Yeah.
All right. We've been talking for a while.
Yeah.
You got
we better
anything
wrap
else?
this up. Anything else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any closing thoughts? Any?
Yeah, I do. E3 is gonna be soon. Let's watch it and see what happens and hope for the best.
That's a good idea. Cody?
Days Gone is $40. Did I cut out again?
No,
No.
that was just
It's just another. It's just another. It's just
$40.
another $40. You want a game? $40.
That's gonna be a new
No,
thing. Cody's
place-
$40
I'm
suggestion
putting that
of
on
the
a
week.
shirt.
IGN Cody's $40 suggestion of the week.
I'm just.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put that on a shirt. It's just gonna be on the front. You want a game? On the back, $40.
$40.
I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that at one of my. Oh shit. Yeah. No. No. PlayStation's having a big old sale. I think God of War is $20.
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
low.
There's a PlayStation having a huge sale.
Mhm.
So if you want to get a good single player game and you got a PlayStation, fucking just buy one of them.
My closing thought is Steam Summer Sale is June 25th. So
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no. My
Is
wallet.
it?
Steam Summer Sale.
My
June
wallet.
Steam
25th.
summer
Let-
sale,
let me-
steamroll
let me
my
double check
wallet.
myself here
Every
because-
flash sale I bought it.
I am 99% sure that I got that right because I looked it up earlier. Let me double check. Yeah, June 25th, Steam Summer Sale. So that is per news.co.uk.
Some random website.
So it could be a lie, but like this is the top. Like when it pops up on Google, it doesn't just say that it's gonna. It like shows the whole fucking thing. So
Yeah, we'll see. I've got shit on my wish list I wouldn't mind picking up.
there it is. I'm showing it on there.
Could never
June
play.
25th, 2019.
Yep.
I'm just hoping that I can get Warhammer 40k Gladius because it looks fucking amazing.
What's that?
So Gladius is a turn-based strategy game like all kinds of
Oh,
40k games, but it's like there are expansions for like the Tyranids and like different ones, and like it's
Is that
basically
the hexagonal Civ one?
yes,
Oh,
It-
okay.
yeah, it looks so good. I want that so bad.
Cool.
It's yeah, it's really good.
Hmm.
Those are my so what are we doing now, boys? Are we playing games or are we just go
I mean,
talk
I'm
on
not.
tonight? Okay.
I think I need to get some
Okay.
sleep.
I think I do as well. I've been up since 6 in the morning. I was thinking I was gonna.
Fucking Saturday.
My son jumped on my head and slept in my bed last night. Like he woke up at like 2 o'clock, slept in bed with us most of the night, and at crack of dawn, this kid is like waking me up like, "Daddy, daddy, daddy,
Oh,
daddy, daddy,
no.
daddy, daddy." So
Yeah, when Nora does that, I ignore her.
oh,
She
good.
does that too.
He was
I just
jumping.
ignore her.
Good luck jumping on someone who's or like ignoring someone who is jumping on your skull.
I do. She'll sit on my head, and then she'll like
He's
bounce
not-
her butt on it.
He's
It's
not
just right
sitting.
there.
He's not sitting. He's 40 pounds and he's just bum 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 bum.
Time
God
to get up, Daddy.
Damn it. Yeah, pretty much. So I've been up all day. He took a nap in the car on the way. We had to drive an hour to get out to my friend's house, but like, he took a nap and I was driving, so that happened. Yeah. Anyway, we have this has been the
Parenthood.
pre-E3 episode of Our Life in Pixels. I don't even know what episode number we're on. I need to check that.
We gonna-
I have no idea.
I'm gonna actually get this one
Numbers are made up.
uploaded tomorrow. Yeah, numbers aren't real. Math is a construct of human.
I mean,
communication.
hey, once you get to a certain point, it really is.
Yeah.
It's just mad.
Anyway, we'll be back next week where we'll talk about what actually
Post-E3.
happened at E3. Yeah, we'll talk about what was
talk
announced.
about Elden Ring.
Oh,
Now everybody from
yeah.
the V13, put your motherfucking hands up and follow me.
That's so loud. That's so loud.
2 years.
2
It's
years.
a long
bro.
time, KO.
That's
2
amazing.
years. That's so good.
I went to Korea and came
That's
back.
true support.
I'm super
You
excited.
showed up right at the end. Literally, we're
baby?
closing.
Freaking 2 years, man. That's crazy. Got here just in time for the end. Yup.
Yep.
I
Yep.
was gonna go to bed too, but now I'm gonna stay up because I have to.
Attaboy.
I feel like I
Are
have
you
to.
gonna play
now.
Division 2 with KO?
I'm not gonna play Division 2 because I can't.
No.
I've got to update it, and it's just to data cap.
I gotta update it in data caps. Data
Data
caps.
caps. Holy shit.
Basically.
That's gotta suck.
That's the new excuse.
Oh, you're at
Data cap.
work with 2 fights going. I got you.
Oh.
Sea
Sea
of
of Thieves. Boys, I actually did play Sea of Thieves the other day.
I don't have it installed on my computer, but I do have it on my Xbox now, and there's crossplay.
Does KO have Sea of Thieves? Is that what he's saying? Is that what you're saying,
Yes.
KO?
Justin's
does.
like,
Oh my god, we
I
could do a
might stay up
4-man.
now.
Holy shit.
I mean, I can.
I've never
Yeah.
played it.
Someday.
I
we
mean,
should-
next week, yeah.
You should do it next week. Well,
Yeah.
KO will be at work.
Hey,
We gotta
look,
find a way to
4th of
do it when
July,
KO's not
I
at
don't know
work.
what the fuck y'all are gonna be doing, but I'm gonna be on the computer all night.
I don't know if I'm working
Just
or not.
FYI.
If I'm running
So-
starts on the 4th of July, then I'll be working. If I'm doing a route, I might not be
You gonna
working.
work 4th of July?
No, I might have a paid holiday.
Yeah, I was
I
about
have
to say.
no idea what I'm doing.
You're moving into well,
July.
you're hopefully moving it into for management.
Not by
You're not
then.
gonna work.
No,
No.
that won't be then.
No?
That'll be after summer sales wrap, so that'll be probably in August.
Well,
yeah.
Fuck them.
Anyway,
And I said all night, not all day. Well, all day probably too. I'm gonna be on my computer. I'm gonna be a noise canceling headphone motherfucker.
there you go.
Yeah.
All right,
Perfect.
I'm gonna go dick around with my Steam Link in my room and go to bed.
Okay.
All right, I love you guys. Thank you for
KO, I
chilling.
will
KO,
add you.
I love you. I'm gonna add you too on there. So
Bye, everybody.
bye. We love you.
$40.